Single player selected.
And welcome back, friends. Welcome back to Chippants Plays Grim Fandango.
Hey, everybody.
Last we left off, we got a new client, but she doesn't meet the requirements to have a good and safe trip, is it?
On the number 9
On
train.
the number 9 train, and we're trying to figure that out. So, Chippants, what the heck are we going to do?
We're going to see if the computer's broken. We're going to go talk to Don Copo, our boss. See what's going on. Something's not adding up.
Hey, Funny Bones! In my office! Now! You vandalized company property in order to obtain secret information so you could take your illegally modified company car and your unregistered driver and run domino here off the road! All in order to steal a client from her legitimate agent!
There's nothing legitimate about this place. You give all the good clients to Domino.
Manny, now I'm embarrassed for you.
You've embarrassed the whole office. I'm going to call the woman in here so you can apologize to her yourself. Ava, send in Ms. Colomar, please.
She left about 15 minutes ago, sir. She said she had a long walk ahead of her and she wanted to get started.
Walking? She had a ticket on the number 9. Why does she think she has to walk?
That's the best package I could find for her.
Now you see why I give all the good clients to Domino. That woman was a saint and a shoo-in for a double-end ticket that she's not going to get because you just couldn't find it. And now, because of your little stunt, she's out there, on her own, walking by herself through the petrified forest, facing the demons of the underworld, alone and unprotected. This is her reward after a lifetime of hardship and public service? Her destiny stolen by some overreaching salesman looking for a fat commission he didn't deserve.
It's not
Get
Manny's
in there and
day.
stay put until the boys downtown tell us what they want done with you. Someone's gonna take the fall for this Calavera, and it ain't gonna be me!
Oh, man. We're in office jail, people. That was a public chewing if I ever saw one.
It's just you and a car door now.
Well, it's Glottis's office. What's he got in here?
It looks like it dispenses something called Philodent.
Oh, Philodent. Let's take some.
Ooh, ick. It came out like soft-serve ice cream, but judging by the smell, I think it's auto body filler.
So he just putting it on his bony fingers.
It's a good moisturizer, too. Okay, all right. Let's get out
I
of
don't
here.
see anyone out there. Hey! Is anybody out there?
Glottis? Ooh.
Who's that?
So, Manuel, have you thought about what you have done?
Who's out there?
Who's out there?
I'm you, or rather, I was you, years ago.
Yeah, well, I'm me now, so get lost.
You, not you. You're me.
Total Recall, people. Okay. What are they gonna do to me?
What are they gonna do to me?
I don't want to alarm you, Agent Calavera, but have you ever seen a man sprouted?
Sprouted? I haven't, you know.
We'll have to explain that to everybody here in just a little bit.
Yeah, I saw this boxer get a pretty bad cauliflower ear once.
Then you don't know. There's nothing more horrible than the bite of the sprouter. Its deadly stinger spreads a green disease through every calcified pore on your body, leaving you veined with roots and flocked with grass, steadily growing thicker and thicker until you crash and bloom out in a horrifying bouquet of pain and fragrant suffering, screaming until your mouth fills with petals and your nostrils shoot out thorny stems, and the bulbs sprout in your eyes, leaving you nothing but a patch of wild flowers on the ground swarming with butterflies.
Are you done?
Yes.
No, I've never seen that.
Sounds awful.
That beautiful poetry aside, I'm going to tell everybody, if you die here in Land of the Dead, it's what's called being sprouted. Your corpse will be covered in plants.
Oh, see, they can die.
They can die here, when people do. Because we're invincible LucasArts gamers, we can't die. But if you
That's
were
good.
to die here, you would get sprouted and lay down and grow flowers all over you. And that's death here. All right.
Get me out of here.
The only way out, Manuel, is to be taken back in. If you are truly still loyal to this company, declare it loudly. The management might hear and stick you right back in their fold.
Okay. We're gonna stick true to ourselves. Pugman, do you want to be let back into this company?
No.
Okay. That's the right answer. To get out of this room, we have to say heck no to being let back in.
The DOD runs a crooked game, and I intend to prove it.
You would do that? That could cause this agency a lot of trouble.
Is DOD Department of the Dead?
Department of the Dead, you got it.
I'm gonna blow the lid off this place.
Young man, you are an enemy of the Department of Death. Welcome to the club. Salvador Limones and guest.
Where are you taking me?
He was just testing us.
To the headquarters of the LSA.
LSA?
The Lost Souls Alliance. We're a small group, Manuel. We're always looking for new soldiers.
We're going underground, people. I like it.
To do what exactly?
We need help in our intelligence unit. You know Eva, of course.
Manny?
I was once a Reaper like yourself, Manuel. But I uncovered a web of corruption in our beloved Department of Death. I have reason to believe that the Bureau of Acquisitions is cheating the very souls it was chartered to serve. I think someone is robbing these poor, naive souls of their rightful destinies, leaving them no option but to march on a treacherous trail of tears, unprotected and alone, like babies, Manuel, like babies.
What's your evidence?
That's where you come in, Manuel. Or should I call you Agent Calavera?
Oh, I like the ring of
Manny
that.
suits me fine. I'm not looking to join any military organization, Sal. I just want my job back so I can work off my time and get out of this dump.
Well, you won't even be able to get out of this city without my help. Which means, of course, you won't be able to find that woman and you'll never get your job back. When you're ready to join the cause, Manuel, come talk to me. We might be of some use to each other.
So, do we want to go back to work or we want to join the cause?
Well, it looks like we're going to have to join the cause to get back to work because Manny wants to get back to work.
Well, let's at least say hello to Ava.
So you're not really a secretary.
I'm a spy, Manny.
Well, that's the last time we used that temp agency.
Bloody hell, it's a small world, isn't it?
She was working for him all along.
Any messages for me?
Yes. Join or die.
But I'm already...
Again!
Ava, you gotta get me out of town. They're gonna sprout me.
You can't leave, Manny. We need access to the DoD computer network if we're ever gonna find out what's going on. And we can't access without a salesman like you. The computer IDs you when you log on.
How does it do that? Fingerprints? I don't have any.
Your teeth, Manny. Haven't you ever noticed your computer scanning your teeth when you log on?
I thought that was just a power surge.
We need your teeth, Manny. We can't let you go. Sorry.
We gotta pluck out our teeth? What?
Doesn't Cabal wonder where you are?
Don and Domino are both locked up in Don's office with some bigwig from downtown. Some fatty in a fez.
Who is the fat man, I wonder? And how does he fit into this sinister puzzle?
Okay. Let's find out a little bit more
How
about
long
her.
have you been a spy?
Salvador recruited me about a year ago. I couldn't resist him. He's just so noble.
What are you working on there?
I'm trying to get this radio working so we can use it in the field, but it looks pretty hopeless. Salvador's right. We need good old-fashioned homing pigeons to communicate with our field agents.
You have field agents?
No, it's just Sal and me right now. But someday, Manny.
So, you won't help me out of here.
Sorry. I'll help you out, but not your teeth. Think it over.
Okay, everybody consider if they're willing to part with their teeth to get out of here.
No, not particularly. Kind of got attached to my teeth.
Open that door, Sal. I got places to go.
Does that mean you're ready to join us?
Well, that's not the answer we want. We can either say we're not a joiner or we're in.
Guess we're in.
I think we're in.
Okay, I'm in. What do I have to do?
I'm going to build an underground army of souls to fight the injustice I have seen in El Barro. Communication will become vital as the Lost Souls Alliance spreads out. We'll need messengers we can trust.
Okay.
You want me to be your messenger?
No, Manuel. Our numbers are small and our agents are too valuable to risk that sort of work. History shows only one messenger to be of use to a cause like ours. Carrier pigeons.
Carrier pigeons. Can't we just get owls like in Harry Potter?
If I grab some pigeons off the roof, will you let me go?
No, I need to raise them from birth, Agent Calavera. I need you to bring me their eggs.
They're eggs.
The thing with pigeons, we can train them with French fries, though, Chippants.
Those are English birds, right?
The best birds in the world.
The fattest one. I don't even know if those can fly. I don't think I've seen them fly.
Don't need to, they take the joke.
You're keeping me here because you need the eggs?
Why are you still here, Calavera? Go get me an Air Force before it hatches.
Do you know something I don't know?
Have you ever wondered why your clients, even your best clients, never seem to qualify for the packages you know they deserve?
Yes. My last client in particular, Mechi.
Well, they all did qualify, Manuel. Especially her. But somehow, somebody with access to the files has stolen their just rewards. Their sweet hereafters.
Their tickets on the number 9?
Precisamente, amigo.
What would they do with the tickets?
A ticket on the number 9 is like a leaf of gold, Manuel. Especially to one who has died with a less than perfect record. Someone is profiting here from those that would buy their way into heaven.
But money's not important here. We all just want out.
You want to get out, Manuel. And so do I someday. But for some people, this world is all there is. They have decided to seek pleasure and happiness here in the 8th underworld. And for that, you need money. Now that's all the briefing you need, soldier. Viva la revolución!
Okay, viva la revolución. We've got missions, people.
So we're going to have to hunt down this Meche.
Or Mercedes, whichever.
Okay, somebody's messing with the files.
We're gonna hunt her down because she's been cheated out of her rightful ticket. We don't have a ticket to give her, mind you. But still, this is the shortcut to the garage, it looks like, that's now open. I'm gonna go see if Gladys is around. Nope, just the
Should be
officer.
easy to spot the size of him.
That's true. And he makes car noises.
Him and you. Peas in a pod.
Look, we're gonna sound like we're in a car. Vroom, 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 vroom.
Don't tell me you don't do that every time you play Mario Kart.
Doesn't it make it a little bit more fun?
It does. I keep telling you, it doesn't make you go any faster though.
Okay. This, we do have to get on this ladder later on the roof.
What's that banging?
That's flapping. Don't you know a pigeon when you hear it?
It's bone flapping, is it? I gotcha.
Little bone flapping, exactly. These are little pigeons.
We're going to have to steal a pigeon.
No, we need their eggs. Their eggs. We need to... He wants to train them from
Dom's
birth.
office is empty.
Ah. So you steal a pigeon egg, feed it French fries, until it becomes a carrier pigeon. Gotcha.
And working for us. All right. His window was open today, everybody. Whoa. Manny, get back in here.
But he's worried he's going to get into more trouble, Chippants.
No, he needs to be brave. We're now in the underground resistance. Okay. Does he lift this drawer unlocked for us now?
What the?
Ooh.
What was that noise?
It looks like a glowing hunk of coral.
Let's have a look. I'm going to show the people.
Coral?
Have a look.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's have a look. Is it a plant? Or is it actual coral from the ocean?
It's coral from the ocean.
Okay.
You know what else it looks like? Like an anchor. Something like, what's those things like the hooks that you tie to ropes, and you can put them over a fence that you can now climb up it?
A hook?
Yeah, hook and rope, right?
I'm just thinking of a Zelda hook shot.
Exactly. Well, that's an item we can now use to make one to get on top of the roof.
Okay.
Okay. There's another thing we need. If we want to be in the resistance, we had 2 objectives. 1 was to get the eggs from the carrier pigeons, and 2, Ava won't let us leave without giving her our teeth.
She's not getting our teeth.
She's not getting our teeth, but you know what? We can give her a mold of our teeth. And what do I see up here?
Oh, the gum shield. I like how he put his cigarette out on the floor of the dude's office.
He should have set it on fire.
He's a badass, his old Manny.
Kind of gross, but we're taking another man's gum
Domino
shield.
had this in his mouth.
Huh.
Now,
That's a cool little puzzle.
that one was more easy to figure out, but this next one, people, it is tricky. There's 2 ropes here, if you notice closely.
Put my face to the screen, I see that.
Going all the way down this one, and this one a shorter one. It's this one we're going to be picking up. Get on up here. And we're going to get the coral out and attach it to it.
I like how it makes a
Doesn't do
little
much but
chiming
glow.
noise.
I wonder if that's how Domino meant it to be used.
That's a bit of a tricky puzzle because I wouldn't have. That to me doesn't look like a hook or an anchor.
No, it sure doesn't. The other thing is that when we were in Domino's office earlier, that drawer wasn't open. So how would we know to come back and try the drawer again because something valuable would be in there? It is a bit tricky.
Oh, we're going even higher.
We're getting up. Hang on tight.
Yeah, we don't want to be sprouted.
You're catching on, Pug.
No, nobody likes sprouts.
Let's get us some eggs. Look at this gathering. They're having their own honing, pitching meeting over here. Oh, and there the precious eggs. You think they'll just let us go and get them, huh? Let's see.
Hey!
Are you scared of pigeons?
They were coming after us. Like 6 pigeons. Okay, so they're not going to let us get any closer. Any ideas, people and Pug?
Pop a balloon.
Pop a balloon.
Scare them.
That is an idea, and on the right track. But if I pop it, I'd have to go back down and get another one.
And we're lazy, we can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered. But look at this.
We're lazy bones.
Look at this.
Ah, the pigeons obviously like this dish vent.
It's a dish vent.
A dish to vent. Okay.
What we're gonna do, people?
Gonna take a little snack of our sandwich.
We're gonna give the pigeons a
No,
snack
no,
of
no,
our
we're not giving the
sandwich.
pigeons anything.
I'll go get you a fresh loaf later. But before we set down the bread, this is what's gonna scare them off, just like you said.
A balloon. I'm gonna pop it.
Set it right down in
Maybe
there.
that will scare them. Eventually.
But they're not gonna come over just to the balloon. Now we set the bait.
Well, that's too much of the sandwich.
There's a lot of birds. That should be enough.
Great, there goes our sandwich, babe. Oh,
You all had a nibble already. Right?
yeah, but it had
Too late now.
Didn't have cheese on it. We just blew them into spice. Oh, they're rough.
See, would we have figured that out?
Yeah, beat it, you lousy little lech pickers.
Maybe. So, is it because the balloon is a cat? Could you have done any balloon, or did it have to be the cat balloon?
You could have done any balloon.
Oh, okay.
It does not matter. It's just funny that it's a cat. Okie dokie.
So that's where the vermin come from.
They're not vermin, they're kind of
You
cute.
must come with me,
Yeah, I
young
like
ones,
pigeons.
for I am the Grim Reaper.
It's a little morbid.
But he is a Grim Reaper.
But he's kind of taking them, you know? Just Come with me, little ones, I'm the Grim Reaper. Okay, so that's one objective down. And the other one? Our teeth. We've got that
Gum shield.
gum shield.
So what we're going to do?
We can't just pop it in our mouth. We got to put some goo in it to get a good mold. Philodent, people.
Where did we see the Philodent? I can't... Oh, yes. You picked up on your fingers or something.
That's
didn't you?
right. I had a good mash of it for moisturizer in Glottis's office.
Hey, what did they do with Glottis?
It's a good question. Where is Glottis?
He's probably doing donuts somewhere, I would think. Chip pants.
Hopefully upgrading the car so we can blow this popsicle stand. Gloop.
Philodent. Good for dents, great for dentures.
Well, he's not going to put that in his mouth, is it? Or we're going to give it to the boxer guy.
We could. I don't know if we could do it to Domino, but she says she wants our teeth, so
Oh.
in it pops.
Yeah.
Nice seal. Got to get all the
Wow,
teeth.
that made a perfect impression of my teeth, and left quite a chalky aftertaste too.
Hopefully, I don't think we can die from that, though, so it's okay. All right, we've got both objectives checked off. Let's get back to the underground movement.
Well, we are moving, people.
Anybody know the secret password?
If it's a Harry Potter word, no.
Well, nothing I can click on down here, but this guy's looking at us.
I wonder if Eva is looking at me right now.
You know, I think he has a thing for Eva.
Agent Calavera and 2 guests.
2 guests. The eggs. Alrighty, let's give him his eggs.
Check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land, carried on the shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you, Agent Calavera.
I myself would also like to spread across the land.
But you can't. We need your dental work here to access the computer. I am sorry, but freedom has its price.
Well, luckily enough, I have something for Ava too. Presents for all.
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth. We can use this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth and get into the computer system that way.
Good work, soldier. You are a friend of the revolution, Agent Calavera. And now, let me be of service to you.
You must go to the town of Rubalcaba, my friend, if you want to find your lost soul.
How do you know where she is?
I don't, but everyone who wants to get to the Ninth Underworld must cross the Sea of Lament, and therefore must go to Rubalcaba to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before she does, you'll find her. But it may be quite a wait.
I'll wait as long as it takes.
Manuel, are you in love with her?
Love? Love is for the living, Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here.
Anybody believe that? Or do we think he's in love?
That was some tunnel. I'm all the way to the edge of the petrified forest.
I'm just thinking about the sandwich we wasted.
Pugman, it's gone. It's sprouted. Okay.
This is an interesting... It looks like another world.
We are on the outside of the city here, people.
How cool's that?
Ah, El Maro. My hometown. May I never see it again.
We're moving on, people. We are out of here. We gotta go find Mitchie.
We're moving to bigger, brighter places. Oh, Glottis. What's the matter with
Glottis,
him?
my friend. Why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny! They fired me!
Oh.
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods to...
Huh. That's hardcore.
Missing something, Glottis?
What have you done? Oh, Glottis.
Don't worry, people. He's a demon and he can't die either.
Ugh.
He's just resting.
This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubacava.
Okay.
He does sound like one of our pugs.
You just rest there. Don't worry, I'll go get your heart.
Oh no. Ooh, ick.
What's he doing with it?
I don't know, I think he's claiming it as his own. Is it the scythe time, Chip Pants?
It might be the scythe time. But I want to show everybody. And just pick it up.
It's stuck in there good.
It's stuck in there real good. Alright. So we'll just try cutting it up a bit.
That is pretty handy. I do need to get me one of those. Could be a walking stick at the same time.
Cut the grass.
Piece of cake. Hi, Chihuahua.
Oh, he's big.
They don't like nobody messing with his
Don't
web.
think that's gonna work.
Okay, well, what else we got?
What do we have?
It's an ugly pile of bones, like me.
Okie doke.
I
We're gonna
guess I
take
could
one.
always use a spare.
We're going to crack it over the head.
And then
Soup's on.
we're gonna chuck it in the web.
They don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
Okay. Now can we think what we're gonna do?
No, cut the web again.
Slingshot, people. Who saw that one coming?
Slingshot?
It wasn't me, but watch. This is what's gotta be done.
Also, okay. Bit of a difficult puzzle.
4 spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
I think that the odds of somebody figuring it out may be a little bit better just because at this section there's not a whole lot that we have to work with.
Yeah, a bit of trial and error of trying different things out.
That flung far, didn't it?
But it can drive me mad in point and clicks when the puzzles aren't logical.
Like you said, a scythe just would have cut right through the web. You would have got your heart. I think so too.
We're going to shove it back in his chest.
It's
Yep,
still
we're gonna
beating.
perform a little operation.
Oh boy. I
Yep.
cleaned it up a little bit.
It's just a little dirty. He's all right.
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Glottis, you lunatic.
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch? Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault. Oh, I can, Don. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now. Hector, no!
Whoa.
Ah, Copo.
Marigolds. Funny.
He's been sprouted.
For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, Maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask!
So who's the big boss man there?
That one is a new character, but he appears to be behind all the disappearing tickets on the number 9 train.
And screwing Manor.
Sorry.
Okay.
Are you in control of that? You are in control of it.
I am in control
I can
of that.
tell by the way you're driving. It's even worse than Glottis.
Down there?
Can't fit down there? Okay. Let's just start right.
What am I looking at?
I could have walked here.
That wouldn't have been as fun.
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Glottis? Glottis?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
A go-kart out of a wheelbarrow? Now that I'd like to see.
It's giving me ideas.
Whoops. Alright, get back in there. You know what? I'm just going to put in a little save here. Because, people, I hate to say it, but this game can get a little bit buggy. Now it's a little bit better. Whoops. Get back. I'm just going to start throwing switches.
Switches up.
Well, let's push it down.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but...
That's a tree.
If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon.
Oh, now there's an idea.
I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure.
Get on up there, Glottis.
Okay, just give me a second to balance these
You
doggies.
can climb for a big fella.
Boom, 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 boom. Plays a nice tune, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not too shabby. Ding, 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 ding.
Still not enough.
And maybe
Very
if I move
catchy.
them around a little.
Okay. This, for me, I know that there are going to be people out there that, like, oh, I had no problems at all getting this one. But you just have to play around with it and see what's going on. Glottis brought us a wheelbarrow here, so what do we do with it? Everybody hear that?
Well, you got to put it on one of the pipes.
Exactly. Every time we go over one of these lines, we're shutting one of the pipes off. But get it on there just right. It's still not on there.
What are we trying to
Boom.
achieve?
Just trying to figure out first what it wants us to do. That one, just rolling the wheelbarrow over the first line, it stops the movement of one of these. We are trying to throw this thing out of whack. We're trying to break it. So
Okay.
Glottis can use the parts to soup up our car.
Gotcha.
So, we're gonna try to get these guys in tune here to make an even shakier tree, if you will. So, let's time it so this side is moving in sync, and then this side is moving in sync. So, let's... Nope, that didn't work. Try that. Oh, that didn't work. You just gotta play with this section.
So they've all got to be moving at the same time?
No, we want the left side moving
Okay,
together.
so it goes left, right.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, I accidentally rolled over number 2, and that threw the first 2 off. All right, let's do it again. Ooh.
Glottis is looking pretty grumpy at you, Chippants.
Well, I'm looking grumpy at this task. Oh. Just gonna do your best. I think you'd be better at this one, Pug.
Do you want me to give it a go?
Unless you want to, but I can do it. Of course I can. It's just gonna take me a second. Boom. Okay.
Okay, so the left side's correct.
Yes.
You need to mess up the right side.
Let's plug this guy.
Oh, okay, you got it right. It's
There
wobbling.
we go. Everybody see that? Now, would a kid have easily gotten that? I do not know.
Well, you got it, Chippants, so yes, a kid would probably get it.
Let's try and bust it up. Glottis, can you break it now?
While you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more.
That did seem kind of difficult. Didn't know actually what to bloody do.
Now, we're not quite done yet.
Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
Okay, he's balancing these doggies.
That should do it.
Did you get what you needed?
Did he?
Still not enough.
And maybe if I move them around a little.
Okay, now here is the final piece of the puzzle. Turn it off again. Get Glottis back up
While you
there.
have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more.
This is probably all I should have done to begin with. Nothing to do with the pipes. And you'll see what I mean.
Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
Sorry, can't give you that second.
Oh, bloody hell, Chippants!
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks from this. You are not to be trusted near levers. Poor
Okay,
old Glottis.
could you climb up that tower there for a minute?
Manny, until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on, we soar. Like eagles. Like eagles on pogo sticks!
Oh,
man.
flip me.
The things he can
What a
do with
relief.
machines.
I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in! Or are you afraid of heights?
Wow. What a machine.
Isn't that beautiful?
Well, I don't know if beauty is the right word for it.
Okay, what's up here? You, Glottis, enjoy yourself. I'll be right back. Ooh, what's this?
There's a big old padlock on this outer gate.
Sounds like we need a key.
Manny! What are you doing? Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Tell
Yeah,
us.
the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny! They'll make you into a dam!
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
Well,
Ho, ho, ho. Run! Oh. Okay, people. We can do some stuff in there right now, but I don't want to come back here until I have a key, and then we can finally get out of this forest.
okay. I'm thinking though maybe the fire extinguisher for them.
Pugman, you nailed it again. You're great as a travel agent. Let's
on,
get out of
guys.
here, Gluz.
Let's crash through this gate and drive right over those little monsters.
No way, Manny. Oh, those flaming bone beavers are mean. They bite, they claw, and if one of them wrapped around my drive shaft, I'd be picking flaming hunks of fur
Excuse
out
me?
of my U-joint for months. I'm not going down there until you get rid of them.
The size of Glottis, and he's scared of a few little flame beavers.
You should be. You should be. They're scary. Okay. Here's another thing that unfortunately I would have had a lot. I did have a lot of issues with. In order to go on to the next section, we need this road sign.
I can barely see it.
Fit down there.
I'll show it to you. Pugman with his old headlamps.
I mean, I see something. That is bloody smelled out.
Get closer.
This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubacava.
So you're coming with me.
So you're just going to pick it up, steal it, and so everybody else gets lost and dies out in this desert.
We only care about ourselves. We are the Grim Reaper. Now, we need it for this next section. Not for the flaming beavers, for this. Now look how cool. We're just gonna replant it. And then, boom. It's gonna tell us the way we gotta go.
That's like a magical sign.
I'm gonna leave it there for a second and I'm gonna show you guys why this sign was so important here. Because if we had just went through any of these rooms,
Hey, wait a second.
we'd end up coming out of another one.
Oh, it's like a labyrinth.
It's a dead end.
I've lost where you put down the sign.
I can get it. It's right over here.
Holy smokes, people. You have to put your eyeballs right to the screen to see that one.
Well, maybe if I showed the people what it looked like back in the day.
Yes, let's have a look. It's better back in the day.
It is. It was more lit up, wasn't it?
Wow. That's gone downhill. They've not improved that.
Okay. So we're picking up the sign here. And we're just going to keep following its instructions. Keep plopping it down a little bit.
It reminds me of the navigator head from Monkey Island.
That's exactly what it is. Pick
So I
it
want
up
you to go left.
with our sign. Don't leave the sign. This sign's a part of you. And plop it down.
Still left.
The noise is cute, isn't it?
The sound effects are good. The music sounds pretty cool too.
Boom. Almost. Almost. You tell us where to go, sign. I was running all through these holes thinking that's where I needed to go. When in
What's going on
fact,
here?
it's a secret entrance down in the center. It's not through any of the caves.
Ah, ooh.
Loteria.
I don't know what that means. Can somebody tell us what that means? Does that mean you won the lottery?
I think it does. Lotteria.
Ooh. Okay, so we're way back here. Where do we want to go? Over here? Ooh, okay, so I've clicked over here and he... That's what
are we
need.
looking at?
Looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
Oh, it's like something from Nightmare, the TV show. Put it in your knapsack.
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
We've already lost all of our flesh.
Yeah, the bone, you're gonna drop dead soon.
It's not looking good. Okay, so that's the key that we needed, everybody.
If you've not watched the TV show Nightmare People, you have missed out. Look it up on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description. You can thank me later. Bloody classic TV.
Okay.
Where are we heading now? We're heading back with the key. Is that the key to the beaver place? Chip?
Exactly. It was talking about bucktooth and flaming this and making bones out of that.
That's
it
true.
could only mean the beaver section. Glottis?
Glottis is having fun. He's driving without driving. What drugs has he taken, people?
Hopefully he's imagining driving over some flaming beavers.
I think he is, you know.
In we get. Let's get out of here, Glottis.
Fit down there.
No, we're going down here. All right, Glottis, sit tight. I'm gonna deal with the beavers.
Out of the way!
Now, there's just no way around it. I did not figure this section out. I thought that I had to get the beavers into the water and they would just extinguish themselves. Not so.
How would you... Ah, they dive into the water, okay. And they don't go out.
They just relight back up. So, can you think of anything else that we have in our pocket?
The fire extinguisher.
You already said it. It's true.
I did say it, people. I did.
You called it.
I called it. I was first to call it.
They're kind of leaving us alone while we get our tools.
Go
for
on,
this
blast
one.
them fools, chip pants.
Let them follow. Then we have to go down here
What?
and set up a trap. Fetch, doggy. Wait for it. Everybody waiting? Use it!
You're like you're a skeleton ghostbuster. Fantastic.
Tell me that is not one of the most difficult puzzles.
Mashed him up good. No, this one's more easy. What are we talking about?
No, only if you know what to do.
Of course you throw the bone into the lava or
But
whatever.
how did you know to use the extinguisher in...
Because they're on fire.
But at the same time? To use throw the bone
Throw
first,
the bone.
and then use
And then
extinguisher
shoot them.
as it's jumping.
Shoot that dumb badger.
Rinse and repeat. We got 3 demon beavers to kill. Where'd he go?
He
Get back
was smart. He turned around.
I'm ready. Come on.
Here he comes.
Start spraying. Get your bone. My bone. Now, we should have enough juice for the last one. Look at them all just lining up. Dumb beavers.
So the game doesn't have shotguns, but you do get to blast beavers with a fire extinguisher. You left that one out. Hands.
It is a bit special. Ready? Ready for the last demon beaver, people.
Give it to him.
Say goodnight.
That's a right kick in the pants for him.
And now, we should be able to go across. But we can't go across
Beautiful.
without our good buddy Glottis.
I'm sure he's still having fun, revving up his engine in his head.
Gotta use our key to open up this big gate so our car can go through.
He has been smoking some wacky tobacco, hasn't he?
This outer gate is huge.
Smoking some wacky tobacco beaver.
I'll need Glottis to open it.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Aw, Manny. Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket, the whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race! When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
Look at this place.
Who the heck are they?
We're in the Rubacabra, people. Okay, let's have a look around. Whoops.
Where the heck are you going? Bloody hell,
I think I missed my step.
do you think?
He doesn't seem too concerned.
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubacava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Popeye likes his cars.
He's impressed. Look at me. I'm shivering
Yeah.
in bones. You could hear me rattling. Well, let's go introduce ourselves and say thank you for saving us.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Bone wagon.
Yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubacava for a spell?
Are
Well,
we?
depends. Have you seen
We're here
Mercedes?
looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
It's not that funny.
Well, we might be here a while
I
then.
might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
He's just taking the piss out of us.
Doesn't have much respect for travel agents, does he?
Pop him one, shit pants.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
He wants it.
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Oh,
Hey,
pardon me,
hey,
Glottis.
Okay.
I guess we're back to exploring. Okay, watch your step that direction. How about up here? Kind of looks like a little diner, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, mister. He looks familiar.
He looks, yeah, he does a little bit. He looks like another
Mr.
skeleton.
Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
Who is he, Chip Hands? Do we know him?
That's Cecil.
Who the heck's Cecil?
He's one of our first clients. Don't you recognize him?
Oh. Now that you say I do, I recognise the white skull.
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
He lost his walking stick?
He had a compass in the top, didn't it?
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Well, who are you looking for?
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she, too, was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
No.
Isn't that nice?
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
Well, let's see if we can help him.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
Okay, so we got a picture of his wife.
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Well,
We've already got a bloody job.
I don't think this place needs a travel agent. How about, can we work
Can you
here?
give me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
Okay,
So we're looking for 2 women now.
we'll keep our eyes peeled for Mercedes as always, but I think we can help him find his wife. The Dockmaster just said that he's not good with faces. That's your small clue that maybe this picture of his wife
Oh, very clever.
might help. Hey, have you seen this lady?
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for 2, and she wasn't alone.
What?
How do you know she sailed out of
Sound
here?
good.
I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for 2, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Look, I know how you... I waved to her
Whoops.
from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because
I can't talk. Oh. We won't. Okay. Nobody bring up the SS La Mancha. It's a sore subject for him. Okay. We do have some information about Celso's wife.
Yeah, she's cheating on him, isn't she? Check hands.
Well,
He's just sitting there mopping the floor waiting for nothing now.
Nobody jumped to conclusions.
The bloody fool.
But we do know where she went, and we have proof.
With his money.
So we're going to give it to Celso.
He's going to go mental in a minute. I can't wait to see this.
Celso, I got some news.
Celso?
Your wife's
your
whoring
wife
it up.
sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man.
Well, he don't care.
It's all in there.
He's not shocked, is he, people?
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That
Oh.
compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
He says going after. What he means is he's going to go killing people.
He's going to go sprouting.
Yeah. Somehow we've managed to take his mop and got a new job by the looks of things.
A job, another job in the land of the dead.
It looks like a cactus.
It does a bit.
Ooh, 1 year later.
We are in year 2, people. Wow.
Oh, it's a cactus, isn't it?
Look at this.
It's a nice suit.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
What? Could it be? Meche?
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
Okay, people, this is going to be a good spot to leave this one here, but every single one of you have homework.
Homework, Chip Pants.
Homework.
Is it not enough we've got about 3 jobs already?
Well, you got 3 jobs, and you've also got homework. You are to watch the old black and white movie called Casablanca.
Oh, Casablanca. I've not seen that, but I know of it.
There's a ton of lines from it. It's like, Louis, this looks like the start of a beautiful friendship.
It's quite an old movie, isn't it?
It is, and it's only by happenstance that while playing this, I saw a lot of similarities. So I think that before you guys come back to the next part, watch it, and you'll let me know if you agree.
Okay, we'll check out Casablanca. And until then, friends, we'll see you on the next video. Until then, bye-bye.
Save and quit.